Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our picks and your picks, it's going to be another profitable day for you. January 1st, college football games. We've hit everything up. We went through those in a previous show all the way up through the 30th. So now we're going to hit January 1st, Monday. The two CFP games, college football playoff games, along with the other bowl games going on. We will come back to have a show for whoever is going to be in the championship game on that one there. But needless to say, we do have quite a few bowl games to get into. Wisconsin, LSU, going to be the first one up. Who's not excited about that one, right? Everybody at the Reliquest Bowl. LSU 9.5 to 10-point favorite, depending on what book you're looking at. Total around 55.5. We like a couple things in this really well. So LSU minus 3.5 first quarter, minus 6.5 first half, minus 9.5 for the game. We also love the over here. Wisconsin, I think we'll be able to put up some points here, enough to get this home. But LSU, Wisconsin over 12.5 first quarter, over 27.5 first half, and over 55.5 for the game. 38-21 kind of works for everybody there on that one there. So one more time, LSU minus 3.5 first quarter, minus 6.5 first half, minus 9.5 for the game. Over 12.5 total first quarter, over 27.5 total first half, and over 55.5 for the game. Next game up, Tennessee, Iowa. Joe Milton now decides he's going to opt out of the game as well. I'll just be really honest with you. I don't think this game's going to be a ton of fun to watch, as I don't expect Iowa to probably score more than maximum of 10 points in this one. But we do like Tennessee minus 1.5 first quarter. All they need is a field goal because we know Iowa's not going to score, right? Minus 3.5 first half, minus 6 for the game. Tennessee minus 1.5 first quarter, minus 3.5 first half, and minus 6 for the game there. A little bit more explosive than even that Michigan offense, if you want to call them explosive, I guess, on that one there. Just this is all Iowa can't score. Their defense is good, but they can't put up any points, so what does it matter? Tennessee should run away and hide. Hell, they can win that game 10-0. It would not shock me in the least. Next game up, Oregon, Liberty. I apologize to Liberty in advance. They have had a fantastic season, but they're going to go up against the Ducks. I don't know if the Ducks are going to be very motivated to be there at all. In the Fiesta Bowl. The game's out here in Phoenix, and nobody can really give a crap, to be really honest, except the Oregon people down here. That's about it. But I don't know if they're going to put full-hearted effort in. The thing is Liberty, I don't know if going to be able to move the ball, as they ran for more yards than anybody else in college football this year, over 300 yards a game on the ground. I just think that kind of plays into the Oregon defense. They do tackle well up front. They're strong, so I don't know if they're going to be able to move the ball, which is going to, I think, lead to too many pass attempts and a couple too many interceptions on that side. So we do like Oregon minus 4.5 first quarter, minus 9.5 first half, and minus 16.5 for the game. One more time, Oregon minus 4.5 first quarter, minus 9.5 first half, and minus 16.5 for the game. So now we'll get into the CFP playoff. Rose Bowl is going to be the first game. Alabama, Michigan. This line has been anywhere from a pick'em to 2.5. We just saw 2.5 and we hopped on board. So we love Alabama here. I think SEC versus Big Ten. I don't think there's much debate that the SEC is so much better than the Big Ten. And it's going to be proved here. Game 1 of the CFP Monday. About 3:05 our time, so at 5 o'clock East. So we're going to take Alabama money line first quarter, Alabama money line first half, Alabama money line for the game. We're also going to take them at plus 2.5 in case it is a tight one that they can't squeeze out. So one more time in this Alabama-Michigan game, Alabama money line first quarter, first half game, and also Alabama plus 2.5. To me, this one is Milroe can move around to get around this Michigan defense. And that defense of Alabama is the best one I think that Michigan will face all season. I know Ohio State was rated well, Penn State. You play a lot of Big Ten teams that can't move the ball. Your defensive numbers are always going to look better. This Alabama defense is for real, and they'll stop the run, and they can get after the passer if they have to open it up for Michigan. Milroe is the king of the big play, and big chunk plays, I think, are going to be the difference in this game. So that's why we're riding with Alabama in this spot here. Next game up, Texas-Washington. This is the hardest game for, how do I put this? I've been behind Washington probably 90% of the year. And I'd love to see Washington, on a personal note, win the whole damn thing. But it's not going to happen. Pac-12 teams do not do well here. I can't tell you why, other than the fact that they normally play inferior competition. Pac-12 was one of the best conferences, I think, all season long. But in my gut of guts, this just smells like Texas. Like, I don't know what to tell you here. Like, there's no big, huge breakdown, except for if you watch. Let's look at it this way: Washington and Texas offense. I think nod goes to Washington, but Texas can be explosive, especially they have been in big games. Defense, I think the nod goes to Texas. Special teams, maybe Texas by a little bit. Right? Is Stark a better coach? Maybe a little bit. I put the coaches about even. Maybe recruiting talent-wise, Texas get a little advantage there, but not necessarily in-game coaching. But something just smells awfully wrong. This line really hasn't moved too much. It's been 4.5. I thought for sure there would have been either a bunch of money one way or the other and move this line, but it hasn't. We're going to take Texas here against what I want to see, what my eyes want to see. But Texas -1.5 first quarter, -2.5 first half, and -4 for the game. Texas -1.5 first quarter, -2.5 first half, -4 for the game. So if we are correct on those, it'll be Alabama, Texas. Alabama would be a 2.5 point favorite. And to be really honest, I think we'd lean Alabama on that particular one. I'd be looking more probably at the total in that game, as it'll probably be pretty low. And I think there will be some scoring. There always is, it seems like, in the championship game. So that's something we'd be taking a look at there. That's kind of a wrap-up, though, of the January 1st Bowls and then the college football semifinal playoffs. So make sure you do. You can also check out the other episode we'll have coming up on college football. But we do have, of course, if you're into college football and you like the NFL, we've got a bunch of that going on as well. So make sure you do check that in. Basketball going every day, basically. So if you like to play multiple sports, we've got basketball for you as well. So at the end of every show that we do, in the comment section, there will be a link to the Google Sheet, stocks.google.spreadsheet. It's a ledger of all of our bets, what juice we got them at, how many units, what book we placed them at, then obviously the result. So do make sure you check that out when you get some time. And as always, if you could subscribe and get notifications to the YouTube channel, it makes life really simple for you to find our bets and our episodes. So just subscribe, turn the notifications on for YouTube. You'll get a notification to your device or to your phone. It'll let you know we've dropped some new bets, match them up with your bets, and hurry off to that betting app or betting window with a ton of confidence to make some money. I do appreciate everybody's support as always, and a happy new year to everybody out there, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.